Okay, first three sums we had done, correct? First, second, and third one of this exercise 2.4. Okay, now let's do the question part 2, that is rationalizing the denominator. We'll do practice at 2.4. First one. Rationalize the denominator. Now, in the previous sums that we had done of rationalizing the denominator, in the denominator, there was just one term. One minute now. Okay, in the previous sums, whichever we did of rationalization, the denominator had only one term. But in this case, the denominator has two terms. Okay, look, two terms. One is root 7 plus another one is root 2. Now, whenever you rationalize the denominator, which has two terms, first what you do is, first you write this as it is, 1 upon root 7 plus root 2 into. Now, you have to multiply this with the same terms, which is in the denominator. This entire bracket, you have to multiply it again with itself. The only difference is you have to take the conjugate of the denominator. Now, what do you mean by conjugate? Have you heard this word conjugate?
In French words.
In what? In
French, conjugate the word.
What
French,
does it
French.
what does it mean? What does it mean in French?
So if there is a verb, we have to make it in different types of forms.
You have to change it. You have to change it. Same thing here. We have to change the denominator, but change it what sense? You have to just change the sign. So if it is plus, you change it to minus. If it is minus, you change it to plus. That is the meaning of conjugate of the denominator. Now, when you take conjugate of the denominator, so this becomes root 7 minus root 2. Clear? Divided by the same thing, root 7 minus root 2. So whenever you are rationalizing the denominator and the denominator has two terms into it, you take the conjugate of the denominator and you multiply it in the numerator and denominator. So conjugate of root 7 plus root 2 is root 7 minus root 2 upon root 7 minus root 2. If it would be minus here, then here you would have taken plus both the places. Okay, now you are multiplying two fractions, multiply numerator with numerator and multiply denominator with the denominator. So the numerator 1 into that bracket will remain that it's same thing. So numerator becomes root 7 minus root 2 and denominator will write it together, root 7 plus root 2 into root 7 minus root 2. Clear up to here? Okay. Now, before we continue further, I want you to recollect one formula. What is the formula of a square minus b square?
Two AB.
Repeat. A square minus b square. Can you hear me? Are you there? Yes, Chris, can you hear me? Something has happened. Oh, you got disconnected.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Chris, can you hear me?
So I can't hear you.
Now, can you hear me now? No? No? Yeah.
So can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear now? You're muted. Can you hear? No? Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me now? No? Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Yes, sir. Now I can hear you. Sir.
Okay.
I, 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 I had closed the setting because my internet went off. I closed the setting.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we were at this. What is the formula of a square minus b squared?
A square plus B square minus 2AB.
You told me the formula of whatever you said, the formula, it was of a, that was a formula of a minus b, the whole square. A minus b, the whole square. This formula you told me now, a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. I want to know the formula of a square minus b square.
Or is it A square minus B square plus 2AB?
A square, repeat.
Minus B square. A square minus B square plus 2AB.
That, okay, that is the formula of a plus b the whole square. So that is a square plus 2ab plus b square, or this the way you told it, a square plus b square plus 2ab. A square minus b square formula is a minus b, a minus b a minus b, a plus b. Do you remember this?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so we'll be using this formula here, but in the reverse order. Okay, that means a minus b, a plus b is given, and you have to substitute it with a square minus b square. Now look, come back to this sum here. We did rationalizing the denominator. You took the conjugate, you multiplied in the numerator and the denominator, numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. So your numerator is root 7 minus root 2 the whole square. And in the denominator, you have root 7 plus 2 into root 7 minus 2. So look carefully. This is of the form a plus b, a minus b. Correct? Are you able to identify a plus b,
Yes,
a
sir.
minus
Yes.
b? So I'll write here a plus this is a plus b, and this is a minus b. So what will the denominator change to? The numerator, I'll write it as it is, root 7 minus root of 2. But can you tell me what will the denominator change to? A is root 7, B is 2. So use the formula and tell me. Use the formula. Na? This is a plus b, a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So here a is root 7 plus 2, a is root 7, b is root 2. So how will this change to?
So that's 2 or root 2
Hmm?
in the
What?
first one. Root
Sorry?
7 plus 2. Is it 2 or root 2?
It is, sorry, it is root 2. Sorry. It is root 2. Root 2. Root 7 plus root 2 into root 7 minus root 2. So a is root 7, b is root 2. So use a formula that will be equal to
2 root 7.
how 2 root 7?
So we
You have to use this formula, but in the reverse order. That means this form is there. You have to replace this form by this form. A square minus b square. So can you try to replace this now in this form? A, this is A and this is B. So A plus B, A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. A square minus B square. No, not getting.
so I
Okay, this formula you know, right? A square minus B square is equal to A minus B, A plus B. So this you can write it as A minus B, A minus B into A plus B. It's the same formula. I'm just writing it in a different way. A plus B, A minus B, A plus B is equal to A square minus B square. Correct? I hope no confusion between both the formulas. It is the same thing. I'm just writing it in a different way.
yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in that sum, here you had root 7 minus root 2 into root 7 plus root 2. Root 7 plus root 2. So look carefully. This is A, this is B. Same thing. This is A, this is B. So what is A? What is A? Root?
Root 14.
Mm-mm. No. A is root 7, B is root 2. That is clear. So this side, this will become A, that is root 7 whole square minus root 2 whole square. Correct?
Yes, sir.
This you understood?
Yes.
Okay. Now coming back to the sum here. Now can you tell me what will the denominator become by the formula?
root 7 whole square
minus,
root 2 whole square.
correct, minus root 2 whole square. I hope this is clear. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, now I'll just write numerator as it is, root 7 minus root 2. Now, what is square of root 7?
49.
Square root 49 or just 49? See, you have to find out square of root 7. Square of root
Square.
7 means root 7 into root 7.
So, 49.
Root 7 into root 7. That means this
So
will
root
become
14.
root 49. And what is root 49?
7.
7. Okay, wait, I'll just erase this. Write it neatly at the side. Okay, I'll write it here. Root 7 whole square is nothing but root 7 into root 7. And you know root 7 into root 7 is root of 49. And you know root of 49 is 7. So this will become 7 here. Similarly, you have to take square of root 2. How much will this be?
2. Root 2 multiplied by root 2
Which is
equals
root,
root 4,
and root of 4
which
is
is 2.
2. So this becomes 2 here. Now numerator as it is 7 minus root 2. Denominator 7 minus 2. How much is it?
5.
5. Can we do anything further? No. The question is rationalize the denominator. That means in the denominator, you should have a rational number. Is 5 a rational number?
Yes.
Yes. So stop here. So this is your final answer. Root 7 minus root 2 upon 5. Have you understood this sum?
So can I see the whole sum?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Can you see the entire sum? Okay. Go through the sum. You have any doubts and ask.
Done, sir.
Any doubts?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write it down. Write it in your notebook.
Done, sir.
Okay, let's do the fourth one. Now, exactly same way. First, you write the given question as it is. Root 5 minus root 3 upon root of 5 plus root 3. Now you have to multiply it with the conjugate of the denominator. Can you tell me what will be the conjugate of the denominator here?
Root 5 plus minus root 2.
Correct. Root 5
Upon
minus root 3 upon the same thing. Root 5 minus root 3. Now here again multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. So this becomes root 5 minus root 3 into root 5 minus root 3 upon root 5 plus root 3 into root 5 minus root 3. Now look at the numerator. In the numerator, both of these are the same signs. So what will this change to numerator? Both the brackets are the same. So what will it become?
plus. Minus will become plus.
No. Both the brackets are same. It's like, what is A into A?
A square.
A square. What is B into B?
B square. Oh, okay.
So what will this become?
Root 5 square.
No. And, don't get confused here. A into A is A square. This you know, right? A minus or A plus B into A plus B. This can be written as A plus B whole bracket square, because both of them are the same thing. Yes or no? So here what should be this? Both of them are the same bracket. So it will be root 5
Root 5 minus root 3 whole square.
Whole bracket square. And now the denominator. What is the denominator? A plus B, A minus B. So what will it become?
Root 5 square, root 5 whole square. And
What sign?
Minus.
Minus root 3
Root 3 whole square.
Whole square. Okay. Now here two formulas has to be used. First is A minus B whole bracket square. What is the formula A minus B whole bracket square? Can you tell me? One formula which we already used is A minus B, A plus B. That is A square minus B square. Now in the numerator, it is of the form A minus B whole bracket square. So what is this formula A minus B whole bracket square? You told me before.
A square plus 2ab minus b square.
There is a minus sign in the middle now. So it is A square minus 2ab plus B square.
Plus b square.
So now that we will use in the numerator and expand, or we can leave it as it is. Wait, let's see what. For now, we'll just leave it as it is because they have asked rationalize the denominator. So numerator, I'll just leave it as it is for now. Root 5 minus root 3 the whole square. Now denominator, can you tell me? What is square of root of 5? Square of root of 5.
So 5.
5. And square of root of 3.
21, 9.
And the square root of it, you have to take the square root.
3, 3.
3. 3. So this is 3. Now, numerator, I'll just leave it as it is. Root 5 minus root 3, the whole square, divided by 5 minus 3 is
2.
2. So done. I have got a rational number in the denominator, and we can stop here. There is no need to do anything for the numerator. Keep it as it is. Okay, did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go through the sum. Once you are finished going through the sum, write it down.
That's all.
Okay, can you try the second one? Can you try this? Can you try this one?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only just be careful here. Along with the third, you have a number also in front of it. So when you're doing the multiplication and when you're taking the conjugate, be careful in that. Okay. Yes, are you getting it?
So yeah, I'm nearly done, sir.
Nearly done.
So I
Yes,
got one as a denominator.
one,
Yeah,
one. As the denominator.
yeah.
Okay, wait, let me check. Getting two. Did you do some mistake anywhere?
Yes, sir.
Where?
In in 2 root 5 inside there, I add did addition to the multiplication.
Addition. Ah, okay.
I forgot. So I
So,
got 9 and 8
but you understood how
instead.
this 20, how I got
Yeah.
the 20, you understood? So it's
Yes.
square
Yes.
of 2 and square of 5. So
5.
square of root of 5. So it becomes 4 into 5, which is 20.
5. 20.
Same thing here. Square of 3 is 9. And when you take square of this, you'll
9.
get 2. 9 and
2.
2, 18. And 20 minus 18, 2.
Yeah.
Okay? Do
So can I do a changes?
correct. Can you do the what?
Corrections.
Yes, do the correction. Yeah.
Done, sir.
Okay. Can you try now the third one? 4 upon 7 plus 4 root 3. This will be easy now. Try this without mistake.
Sure. I got denominator as 1.
Denominator as
1.
1. Is this your answer? Did you get it something like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, now last exercise is left. This is the easiest exercise of all. I'll just explain you the meaning of it and you will be able to do on your own. So next concept is absolute value. Okay, absolute value. It is called as absolute value. Next is absolute value. Absolute value is denoted by a number inside two standing lines. Okay. Absolute value is denoted by a number which is inside two standing lines. So suppose if I write a number here like this, so this is called as absolute value of 5. This is called as absolute value of 5. Now, what is the meaning of absolute value? Now, inside these two lines, if there is a negative number, inside these two lines, if there is a negative value and you take its absolute value, then negative becomes positive. If it is a positive number, then positive number will remain positive itself. Clear? So absolute value means if there is a negative number, see these two lines denotes absolute value. And inside that lines, there will be a number. Now, if there is a negative number and you remove those two lines, then and we will say it, we will call it as absolute value of this is 5. And if there is a positive number, it will remain positive itself. But if it's a negative number, it changes to positive. That is the meaning of absolute value denoted by this line. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So let's see the first one here. So the first one here, if you see, it is absolute value, or it is also called as mod. Okay, these lines are also called as mod or absolute value. So this we can read it as mod of 15 minus 2 or absolute value of 15 minus 2. So mod of 15 minus 2. Now here you do the subtraction. How much is 15 minus 2?
14.
13. And now what I said, when there is a positive number inside the mod, it will, or inside the lines, absolute value, it will remain positive only. So this will become 13 itself. Clear?
Yes.
So let's see some other sum. Okay, let's see the second one. 4 minus 9. Now, that means mod of 4 minus 9. How much is 4 minus 9?
Minus 5.
Minus 5. And when we take the absolute value, negative will change
5.
to positive. So it is 5.
5.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the third remaining, will you able? Okay. Third one is easy. Third one is mod of 7 into minus 4. So you know mod of 7 is 7. Correct? Modulus of 7, mod of 7 is 7. And absolute value of this will be 4. And you have to multiply them. So 7 into 4, 28.
20.
Clear? Okay, let's see this one and then I'll give you the remaining for homework. Solve this. 3x minus 5 is equal to 1. Okay, this is little bit different. We'll do this tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Okay, so for homework, what you do is you do the practice all the sums that we did today, practice it again. Okay, so this last
Yes.
part we'll do tomorrow and we'll start a new chapter.
Okay, sir.
Is it fine? Okay, so see you tomorrow.
Yes. Bye, sir.
Bye. Practice, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.